Namaste. Welcome to RSV Groups of Channels YouTube channel, and today we are here with chapter number 5, History, and the name of the chapter is When People Rebel, 1857 and After. So as we have discussed earlier in the previous classes that how the people they were dissatisfied and how the people which all these things led to the revolt. Now in this today's class we will read about how a mutiny become a popular rebellion. That means mutiny, what do you understand by the particular word mutiny? Mutiny means when soldiers as a group disobey their officers and army. That means we are talking about the British army, because at the time British they rule over India, and the people or the sepoys which were under them, they were dissatisfied with the British army, and they started disobeying their officers and army. Now how all this started? First we have discussed earlier that in 1822 there was a rule. They used to move, or they used to ship their soldiers to Burma and through the sea route, which was the first thing which hurt their religious faith. Now second thing was they introduced a new type of cartridge in the army and British force, and which was in that cartridge it was being believed that the lid of that cartridge was being covered with the skin of the pig and the cow. So it started suddenly, it hurts the feeling of both of the religious people. Some people were Hindu and some were Muslim. So it had a bad impact on the religious belief, and the people they hurt with this thing, and they refused to use that cartridge, because for using that cartridge they had to open the lid with their mouth. So they refused to touch, either the Hindu refused to touch the cartridge because of their religious cow, and because of the Muslim they also refused to touch or to open the lid of the cartridge with their mouth because of their religious faith, which led to the mutiny also. So but they were being bound, or they were forced to use their cartridge in the rifle, Enfield rifle. The name of the rifle was Enfield rifle, and after that a mutiny broke out. Again, as I told you, mutiny means because soldiers, it was all about the soldiers. They started disobeying their officers, and one of the main famous name was Mangal Pandey. He was deployed at that time in the Barakpur in Bengal, and he was a sepoy, normal sepoy, and he refused to use that cartridge. And when he was being bounded by the British official, he suddenly attacked on them. As a result, he was being captured and hanged till death. So after his death, he was hanged on 29th March 1857. So it was a time nearby when the revolt broke out. After some days, when this news reached to Lucknow or Meerut. Meerut is a part, and it was part in Central Province, and it was also having a huge barrack over there. So when the news reached out there, 85 soldiers in the Meerut also started disobeying, and they stopped using, and they said we will not use this cartridge because it will hurt our religious faith. So they were being captured and they were put behind the bars, and the next day they were being imprisoned with the sentence of 10 years of jail. So which led to the sudden dissatisfaction suddenly broke out, or a rage broke out in among all the other soldiers, and all the 85 soldiers, they were put behind the bars, and suddenly on the next day that happened on the 9th of May 1857. On the 10th May, suddenly a rage broke out in the barrack in the Meerut, and suddenly all the soldiers they went and they burned all the barrack of that Meerut, and they released all the soldiers, and they went again. They looted all the rifles and all the arm and ammunition, and they killed the officers of the Meerut cantonment. And suddenly a revolt broke out, or a mutiny broke out, and which led, and they had decided, because it started suddenly, so they don't have any opinion or idea what will be happen further. So they started, once thing they decided, they started moving towards Delhi, because Delhi was the nearest place from Meerut, and in Delhi the Mughal Emperor Bahadur Shah Zafar was there at that time. So because the Mughal Empire was having a rule over so many periods of time, so people they still follow Mughal Emperor as their own king. So they decided to move to the Delhi, and they started moving towards the Delhi. And in the meanwhile, as they started moving, because they don't have any means of transport, so they started moving on their foot. So when they started moving, suddenly the news, before reaching to a particular place, the news was reached to that place, and as a result, the revolt, suddenly the mutiny on that very place also broke out, and the people and the soldiers, they also started revolting at that place. They used to loot or kill the British officials, they used to burn all the places, and they used to loot all the arms and ammunition, and they were waiting for the people who were coming from the Meerut. And when they came to that very place, they started joining with them. So suddenly with this, gradually, all these things, all these incidents happened, and the people, the army, which was very small in number in Meerut, when up to that, when they reached in Delhi within one day, because the whole night they were walking, and when they next day when they reached to Delhi, it was a huge massive mass of people, because all the soldiers, they rebelled out. So when they came to the British Red Fort, because at that time the Bahadur Shah Zafar, who was the last Mughal emperor who was living in fort, and they called out for him just because they wanted to him be their leader. But Bahadur Shah Zafar at that time was very old, and he was a very coward person also, so he refused. He tried to hide out, but ultimately they broke out the gate, and they took him out and declared him as their leader. So ultimately, because he don't have any choice, he was being declared the leader of that revolt of 1857. As he became the leader of the 1857, suddenly the revolt got the leader also, which impact a lot on the other part of the UP also at that time, because as the news spread through the small villages that Bahadur Shah Zafar became the leader of the mutiny or the revolt, the people ultimately come and join into the revolt, and they started revolting in their own places, and they started killing the British officials, they started burning the offices also and the things also, and they started taking the arms and ammunition from the British officials. Now when this news reached, and so many people, because as we have discussed earlier that at that time most of the royal families, they were getting dissatisfied because of so many policies and the rules, like the doctrine of lapse applied on them. So Nana Sahib of the who was the adopted son of Peshwa Bajirao II, and Rani Lakshmibai, who wanted that his son to be adopted as the heir of the Jhansi. Everybody joined that revolt, and they all declared themselves as the king or the main office or the main power under the Bahadur Shah Zafar. But one more name we should take, that was Burgess Qadr, who was the son of Begum Hazrat Mahal in Lucknow, and he was also not declared as the Nawab of Lucknow, but as the revolt broke out, he himself declared as the Nawab of Lucknow, but under the governance of the Bahadur Shah Zafar. Now, it was a very huge work for company, because they wanted to suppress that revolt ultimately, because as the news reached out and to the villages and from towns to villages and the small cities also, suddenly the people started involving and including themselves in the revolt, and which turned into the huge revolt. And it was very important thing for the Britishers to suppress that revolt, because they have to prove themselves as the prominent power in the country. So what did they do? They started, or they demanded for the reinforcement from the Britain, and so many British sepoys, they came into that time in the era, and they took 2 months. So in 1857 September, the revolt broke out in May, and in September 1857, first they recaptured Delhi, and as a result they recaptured the Bahadur Shah Zafar. A commission was being set up, and he was being sentenced to jail till death, and he was being sent to Rangoon, and there after 4 years he died along with his wife, and his sons or the prince, they were being captured and killed in front of the public. Now in 1858, the Lucknow, the Burgess Qadr also, he was being captured and killed also, and again the Lucknow was recaptured, and simultaneously gradually small kingdoms which declared themselves as the independent kingdom, they again recaptured. They were recaptured by the British people, and as a result the Nana Sahib was again being recaptured, and Jhansi was again recaptured. Even the Tatya Tope, one who was a prominent leader in that very area, he refused to be part of the British army, and he refused to surrender. Ultimately, he was being, after some time, after 2 years, he was being betrayed by some of the person, and he was again being captured and killed.